StangMode a beast, boy. Won't catch him. Yeah, what is that?
11.36 and 120.
11:36.
That's a nice run.
That's going faster.
What is up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well and in great spirits. For today's video, I'm excited because what we're going to do is check the catch can results after all the drag strip racing we've been doing recently. I've never used catch cans before, so I've heard a lot of people are on the fence about it. Some people say you need them, some people say you don't, and we've put this car through its paces. So I'm curious to see what the catch can caught or didn't catch. The caught or didn't catch can. Nah, I'm getting all screwed up. So we're back to stock here. Just so you know, we have put the stock tires back on. We're back to the 93 tune. We're back to full weight. We put the passenger seat back in, and just very, like, you know, it's not set up for the racing right now, but whenever we do go to drag strip, of course, drag radios, E85, some rate reduction, that's what we do. Okay, so as I said before, this is the JLT catch can. This is the driver's side, but let's take a look and see how this looks. All you do is you unscrew it from the bottom here, and it's lefty-loosey, and you go from there. Oh boy, I can see something already. We caught something. Look-y here. Wow, look at this. Let me put it in the sunlight. Look at this. You can see, get a clear glass and see what it looks like in the clear. So let's pour this in. Looky here. Looky here. Very nice. So we got some oil. It doesn't look too sludgy, or there's too many deposits in there. But I'm gonna clean that out. Let's see if the driver's side over there caught anything. But let's see what happens. It's tight in here. Again, I'll put links in the description of. I doubt there'll be anything in here, but we'll find out. You never know. We were driving hard. Yeah. This is dry as a bone. Caught something, and that didn't go back into the engine. So for you guys who know more about catch cans than me, let me know in the comments below what I'm looking at. Is it look healthy? Is it what's going what's going down? Again, this is only about 1,500 miles worth, and the racing it caught this much. Driver's side empty, passenger side had a good amount in it. So we're gonna keep this on there. I just want to give you guys an update of the catch can. Now that we have, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Now what we're gonna do is, if you follow me on Instagram, I feel like I'm gonna drink this. It's like this weird cult thing. Oh, but if you follow me on Instagram, StangMode official. But what we do on Instagram, we also do the Q&As for this. Now we're gonna jump into the Q&A video portion of this video where we answer some of your questions about the build, the races, the future, the goals, myself personally, and just kind of like answer some of your questions. Let's go jump into that now. Is this what Mod Defame does? Well, what's up, fam? Hope this message finds you all well in good spirits.
You should just put that in. Don't even cut it.
All right. I am here with the Muscle Empire on Instagram. Go
and
follow
it's
him.
just really fast 5-0.
Yeah, and he helps me a lot with the videos, and he's behind the camera a lot. So definitely support his YouTube. He's going to start a YouTube channel coming up.
YouTube is coming soon.
What we're going to do is we're going to go through. Obviously, a lot of stuff has happened. What's it called? I'll say just a 6. The
Mod the Fame call out.
The Mod to Fame call out happened at Cecil, and we had a good time. I think we showed out very well. Hopefully I don't get hit over here. I'm good. And what happened is we did beat some Hellcats, and there's some back and forth going on the interwebs about this situation. So
People are upset.
yes, because some people have said I was on nitrous.
That was fun. That was hilarious.
I was happy about that.
These 18s are fast.
What I want to do was jump into what we're calling TalkMode.
TalkMode, yeah.
Where basically we do the Q&As on Instagram. Muscle Empire is going to do is go through your questions. I want to answer them and tell you.
Oh yeah, of course. So we got Mr. B Powers. He says, Beer Gang. He said, have you thought about doing YouTube full time?
That's a great question, and actually that's something that I talk a lot.
We were just talking about that.
We talk about that a lot, and I would love to. We'll see how the channel grows. I think when you get to 100,000 subs,
that's when
you're kind of like, okay, this is serious.
And that's just guaranteed, bro. You just always gonna keep going up.
Yeah, I think that 100,000 subscribers is where I'd probably say, okay, this is legitimate. Not that the people who do follow the channel, I appreciate you, thank you. But right now, I've got a full-time job, and this is just for fun.
We got I don't want to butcher this name. Either Jivan or Hivan.
Okay.
Ivan P17. He says, I have a 2018 auto as well. I was wondering about the burnout box in the direction. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Do you just brake and gas? Do you do your burnouts, or you do line lock? Sorry,
all right. This is a phenomenal question.
It is.
Because
this topic we've been all over.
This is the issue that I've been having with the line lock, and it just does not work for me the way I want to. It should work, and it goes into fall, or it says test canceled.
Yeah.
And then I want to keep trying to use it because it's really a great tool. The Dodge Demon has it. Like, I want to learn it, but to be in the burnout box right now, I'm just using the brake, and I don't want to do that.
And when you do get it to work, rolling out of it, sometimes that doesn't even.
Yeah,
work.
and I want to roll out of it, and it just stops the car. I'm like, no. I don't want to shock the car. I want it to roll out. So stay tuned. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He says, good question. Could you also tell us what you do to launch off the line so quickly?
All right. Yeah. Well, it's basically it's easy as pie. You play video games like I have your whole life. It's all about hand-eye coordination, really. But in this case, it's hand-eye foot coordination. And actually, all you're gonna do is you're watching a tree. You watch a tree, and you're basically power braking. You
have to also predict and understand how slow your reaction time is.
Yeah. Put down on the brake hard as you can. Put the gas down for about maybe 1,500 to 2,000. I leave at 2,000, and then as soon as that light turn, the third yellow comes, I'm out.
Every single time.
In this car, it just launches. Now again, I do have the see to stop the hop kit, so the link in the description for that helps the car launch. It's not completely stock suspension.
This one is really funny. We were literally just talking about this also.
All right.
If you could make a channel on anything else besides cars, what would it be about?
It would be about the freaking Jumanji that I live in my house. Where there's bugs everywhere. I have spiders that live in my car.
He's literally got. All right, these everywhere we go. I mean, we were just putting the car back together.
Yes.
There's bees literally swarming.
I got bit up. He was
understand.
petting a moth. No, I mean, all jokes aside, I wouldn't have a bug channel. I hate bugs. But what about the bugs the bug at the hotel?
Yeah, we're at the hotel.
There was a roach.
Me and my friend, me and our mutual friend Nick, we're trying to sleep. We got to get up at 6:30 in the morning.
This is at the YouTube call out with Street Sweet.
After like a 9-hour drive.
Not the Mod to Fame call out.
Yeah, not the Mod to Fame call out. After a 9-hour drive, right? And this dude wakes up at 4:30 in the morning,
yep.
and me and Nick are still asleep, and we wake up to this banging, and I'm like, shit. So like me and Nick jump up. We thought something was wrong. This dude goes, that was a big ass spider. He's dropping the Nelson elbow on the sink and shit.
I ain't playing games, man. That thing was
oh my God.
That thing was huge. That spider was huge.
Anyways, yeah.
It was launched it was launched in the sink, looking at me like it had launch control, and it was ready to just like let off. That 60 foot would have been crazy on that thing, but No, but
I saw that thing before he went to sleep too.
and he saw it and didn't say nothing to me. Like I'm gonna go to
No,
sleep.
I announced it.
I didn't hear it. I went to sleep. But if I wasn't gonna do a channel on the Mustang, I would probably do a channel just on like, you know, just like positivity and like living right. And you know, I'm big into my faith.
I was gonna say, you do a Jesus channel.
Yeah, I would probably be a faith-based channel that would get demonetized by YouTube, but that's probably what would happen.
It probably would
yeah.
too. I forgot to plug the last girl. That was her auto perspective.
Oh, okay, yeah, she's got a YouTube channel. She's cool
Yeah,
as crap.
we met her in North Carolina.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's cool people. Check her channel out. I'll put a link
I
in the
almost missed
description.
that. Good. All right. We have Nightwing50 who says, "How and when did you fall in love with Mustangs?" Everyone has that one defining moment.
Hey, when I fell in love with Mustangs, I'll never forget.
I remember mine too.
I was the ripe old age of 17, and I had the opportunity to get my first car, and it was either between a Jeep Wrangler and a Mustang V6, a 2000 Mustang V6, and that particular, yeah, that car. My dad was like, "Get the Jeep Wrangler and go to the beach and take all this, you know, it'd be fun." And I was like, first of all, I can't swim. I ain't doing that. Number two, the Mustang just looked pretty, and it was a V6, but man, 190 horsepower, and I love that car, and I loved it, and the reason I fell in love with Mustangs, even though it was a V6 was my first car, because I felt like it was my escape. I felt like I was like away.
Dude, that's everything. When you turn 17, I mean, take it from
That's
me.
your escape. Because you got your music, you go where you want, you start to see other Mustangs.
And we're those type of people where we don't have the easiest background. So like when you have freedom, you can go wherever the hell you want. That's it. That's all that matters.
I'm telling you, when you have the Mustang, you just kind of go. And even with the V6, I meet other people in my age bracket who had the same kind of car, and we just had fun. Next question.
Yeah. Sinister Stallion says, "Will you ever trade in for a GT500?" These are all great questions.
Man, you guys are killing it right now.
This is stuff that we wanted to talk about.
I literally talk about this. I text everyone this stuff.
This is great.
This is the game plan, and I guess I'll drop it. I wish I could do a video series about it now, but I'm just going to tell you guys now. I'm stacking for two things. Either one, I'm going to next year have the money to buy the Shelby GT500, but if it's just something I'm not into price-wise and it's like out of my league, then this car is turning into a monster. I'm going to twin turbo it and go ham.
Big boy Jeff, J.81, he asked, "What modern muscle car would you buy other than a Mustang?"
I'd buy a Challenger. I would. Challenger would be the one.
All right. We have Rodney Crable. He says, "Car's looking good and sounding mean. I hope to catch you soon. Were there any other stock cars you were racing?"
All right, let me tell you something about Rodney. Rodney's a gentleman with the Charger that we raced
we met,
and we did a video with, who's a great guy.
Cool guy, yeah.
Who unfortunately got crapped on because he had stock tires. And
he can drive.
The dude has a beautiful Charger Hellcat. It's a great car. Shout out to you, brother. What was he saying? I forgot. I just want to give him a plug.
Back to his topic. He said, "Were there any other stock cars that you were racing?"
Yes, there was a stock Ferrari.
Stock Demon.
And they both beat me. The Ferrari I should have beat, but I just had a bad burnout box, and that was my driver error. The car should have walked it, but I'm like in direct sunlight right now. But
yeah,
everybody.
Seth of Et or Seth Offit. I got an American Muscle email yesterday evening. It looks like you on the Black Mamba is featured on the top. Is that the Mamba?
Yes, you're gonna start seeing the Black Mamba on a lot of American Muscle like emails on their website. We had an opportunity to work with them, and they hooked us up with some nice parts from MMD, which will be for sale soon. A lot of people have been asking me about them. The grills, the splitter, the hood vents.
Everybody loves that splitter.
Yeah, so they'll be coming soon.
This one, I'll be honest, I read it earlier and it triggered me. So,
trigger time.
Badass Cars with a K says, "Why do you call it the Black Mamba when it's not even a Shelby?"
Okay, that's a great question. Most Shelby guys, remember the Shelby is based off a Cobra snake. The Black Mamba is not the Cobra.
It's a Mamba.
Yeah, it's not the Cobra. The Cobra snake represents the Shelby.
Exactly.
The Black Mamba is just another type of snake. And
it's a different kind of venom.
Different kind of venom, okay? We got the naturally aspirated venom.
There you go.
All right, and yes, the Black Mamba kind of came to me when I had finally run my best time ever, and I was like, this is the Black Mamba, blah. Hey, listen, I'm a big fan of sports, and yes, Kobe Bryant is a Black Mamba. Some people even said that the Mamba's snake is not black. There are black snakes that you call the Black Mamba, but it's just a fun name of the build. I know the Cobra is the Shelby. I didn't call it the Cobra. It is the Black Mamba, and no disrespect to any Shelby guys, but it's just the name of the build.
All right, we have JTurp47. He says, I'd like to see you progress with bolt-ons before you head the straight boost. Is that an option? You consider to show the viewers who can't always afford the forced induction route, example being long tubes, high flow cast, throttle body, possible intake manifold.
Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. You're the viewer that can't afford forced induction. I'm the producer who can't afford to have it. Okay, so we'll be doing more naturally aspirated stuff because I've looked into, and I mentioned this earlier, I've looked into all the boost applications. Trust me, I've sent out applications and called people to see if they want to support the build with a sponsorship or some kind of discounted supercharger, but unfortunately it's not available for me. So we're going the naturally aspirated route. We ran 11.3 best as is. Want to look at things like headers, and some other options, drag pack, and run 10s consistently would be what my goal is. Hopefully we'll hit that around I'm saying September with the weather getting better and cooler.
Okay, so David Wayne with a 3 at the end says you should do a comparison video of the Black Mamba and a 6-speed just to see how much better the 10-speed really is. There is a video of the GT350 and the Black Mamba racing.
You took the words right out of my mouth, because this is why I appreciate Muscle Empires, because we already kind of did that with and no offense, but with a much better vehicle and transmission.
It's true.
The Tremec.
The Tremec is probably one of the best 6-speeds.
And I wouldn't want to, not say hurt feelings, but I'll leave it to someone else to do that comparison, just because I feel like it'd be more of a moot point, because people are like, of course you knew it automatically would be the stick.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm trying to portray, and I think that those.
Keep in mind, the Shelby did lose. So that's just imagine the Shelby getting, and
the Shelby was
lengths on 18.
Yeah, and so, I was on 93. So
it's ridiculous.
It's the 10-speed is the future. I don't know, but yeah, I appreciate your suggestion. Listen, don't stop giving me video ideas. I appreciate them. And
J Rod S550 says supercharger or turbos.
I'm leaning towards turbos all of a sudden. I know
it's just cost effectiveness is the only thing.
I know the instant torque is with the superchargers, but there's something special to me. I came from the EcoBoost,
and turbos in the 10-speed are different now.
Yeah, I
actually
I miss the sound of the turbo blow off. Like
Andy Drew 37 says, for my 18
Did your
GT,
GoPro catch
100
that?
miles of break-in, track mode shifts so much better when compared to a 300 miles. How do you feel about the break-in miles, and do you think it really helps the engine in the long run to follow, what's recommended?
You're talking to the wrong person.
We were just talking about this.
I took the car to the drag strip at 250 miles.
When you beat on the car, it does. In my opinion, I think it does kind of help seat things and it kind of puts things in place.
That being said, if I get the Shelby, I'm gonna baby.
That's different, That's just like
we got like a 20-minute video. We gotta speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Rapid fire. Give me some rapid fire.
We got seven more. So we have Red Kingdom with 2Ds.
Should we go to our pizza shop?
Yeah.
Where's that? I have to remember where that is.
No. We'll do like.
Yeah, I'll go over to the pizza shop. We'll find it. Don't worry.
In that direction. Yeah, we're talking anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, Red Kingdom with 2Ds says, what's a good exhaust muffler setup? Everyone keeps saying X-Pipe. Your X-Pipe sound good.
Yeah, listen.
It's cheap.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the X-Pipe was $100, and
it just makes sense.
If you want a deeper tone, go for the H-Pipe. If you want the racier tone and a better, like 3 or 4 more horsepower, then go with the X-Pipe.
Samantha Person 16 says, should I go with 18 auto or manual? Loving the auto, but I just feel like I'll enjoy the car more if it's manual.
Okay, that's subjective to you.
It depends how. It's basically if you go to the drag strip all the time, get the auto. If you're really not a drag strip kind of person, get the manual. You'll have more fun.
Yes,
but
because
that is subjective. Some people may have more fun in an auto.
Someone like me who drives a car and does errands and is in traffic, and yeah, you know, it's subjective to you. If you want to race and take people to Applebee's, get the automatic. If you want to just enjoy, like, you know, on and off ramps, and get the stick shift.
Colin 22 says, hate louvers on any Mustang, 2% or 5%, but no diss since the beast is hot.
Yeah, a lot of people hate the louvers, but then they see them and they're like, I love it.
Dreaded them. And then I saw the car in person, and I was like, all right, this is not that bad. So
it looks like the back of a snake's neck.
Dude,
like a black mamba, not a cobra.
So like, we have S550 Eco Briggs says, would you say you were enjoying the 10-speed more than your manual transmission? And how does it feel without an MT82 in your life? I'm going to be honest, the MT82 is not the best manual transmission.
Okay,
so.
well, I drove the MT82 for 2.5 years in the EcoBoost Mustang, and I beat the crap out of that as well. And I'll tell you right now, I don't miss it. Not because I don't like the downshift and that feeling of dropping a gear.
The manual itself is fun.
But the 10-speed is such an engineering masterpiece that when you look down, you see you're in 7th gear, 8th gear, 9th gear, 10th gear. When I put a card up, when I took it to the drag strip and I showed the speedometer of the car shifting, it doesn't get old. It's great. It's the way. That's why supercars have autos. Like,
yeah,
it's for a reason.
MCVFR says, what is the best way to find a good place to do ceramic coating, and also a place to do window tint in the southern PA area?
Go ahead.
My guy John, he's the best. I mean, like, I don't know, do I have one of his cards? He does supercars. He does McLarens. He does Lamborghini Murcielagos. He does everything. And I mean, Condon can vouch. He's the best. He actually did your EcoBeast, did he not?
He did the EcoBeast. Yep.
There you go.
He did the deep impact.
This is his card, and
yep.
dude, his stuff. It is the best. South Jersey Automotive Coatings. The Ancient Ruins official says, when the Black Mamba was bone stock without the stop of the hop or the drag tires, what was your best quarter mile?
11.8.
Compared to the 11.3 you just
11.8.
11.8.
11.8 with, and that was just with drag radials.
There you go. 11.8 is fast for a stock car, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Stock 400.
You got a 10-speed auto. Throw some Nittos or Mickey Thompsons on there, and you're good to go for 11.8.
So we got why do you call ED5 the sauce? Because it is the sauce, dude. I don't it's the sauce.
It's the best fuel.
It makes this car.
Yeah.
It makes this car and
this car turns into the Black Mamba one.
And the way that this tune is different. It is so much more aggressive on the 85. It is tuned that way. It's very civilian on pump gas. 85 is just
it's 50 wheel horsepower. Just in pouring it is you're pouring in 50 wheel horsepower.
Yeah, and it's cheap.
It's cheaper than 93.
It just makes sense.
And race gas.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
All right, what else we got?
That was by Black's 10SS, by the way. Okay. Now we have Sharan Jot B. Sharan Jot B says, are you highly considering getting the GT500 when it comes out? We kind of touched on that.
Yeah, yes, I am. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Please support the channel. Keep watching my videos.
Would be nice, yeah.
Yes.
That's it. That wraps it up.
All right.
Those are all of them.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to the Muscle Empire. Thanks to you guys for asking questions. I appreciate the support, and of course things change. Everything that we talked about here is subjective.
Yeah.
More opportunities come. Maybe we'll try to boost sooner. Or if not,
And this is the first style. This is the first time we've done this style of video. So
yeah. So we'll see what happens. Just let me know what you guys think. We might be doing a podcast soon, and going from there. But anyways. Appreciate you guys and the support, and hopefully answer some questions. Ask more questions in the comments below, and it never ends. Peace.